Hey babes, okay, so I finally started reviewing the EVP I did for Tamla Horsford, and I'm literally only 15 seconds into it, and this is already the craziest EVP I've ever encountered. Okay, the very first thing, I'm just going to share this with you because I didn't want to splice the video to put this information because I like to give you guys the raw video without all the splicing and stuff like that. But let me just show you something. So the very first thing I heard, let me undo this so you can hear too. I don't know how loud it's going to be because I am on my computer. Check this out. Where's my friend?
Hello?
Where's my friend? It's a lot clearer with headphones on. So I was like, okay, where's my friend? And then I got to this one here. Sing for them. And then I got, it's real quick and it's hard to hear, but let me just give my baby a second because she's singing too.
Vinay, are you there?
Nancy. Karen. Okay, so that led me, the Karen part I heard clear as day. The Nancy's broken up, but I heard it as well. So I went on to Google. And, well, I took a picture of this one. So let me just show you this. Okay. So it says, in a video sent to blah, blah, blah from the adult sleepover, Horsford is all smiles while singing, sing for them, happy birthday with friends. And then I came across something saying that her friend wasn't there. So I was like, oh my God, that was the first thing she said. It was in this passage, but I can't find where this was. But then I came across this as well. And it was just crazy because it's saying, where's my friend? And I read, it just said it. It said, her friend was not at the party. This was her friend's basically her friends' friends. And she went to the party, and her friend that knew these people did not go to the party. So I'm just learning about this case. I knew what happened, but I never looked into it. You know what I'm saying? I never read a passage about it. So then I get to this. It says Tamla Ford wanted to go home the night she died, just like Kanika. Hello. A 40-year-old mother of five freaking children who died at an adult slumber party, wanted to go home on the night that she died. Tamla was found dead in the backyard of their home. The owners, you know, the person that was throwing the party, the medical examiner in Georgia ruled the cause of death was multiple blunt force trauma from an accidental fall off a residential deck. Now get this, Liz. This gets deep. Hold on. The autopsy report and other documents pertaining to the Horsford death was released to the public. Okay, the detailed autopsy report published by blah, blah, blah described a fractured cervical vertebra. Okay, so that's her neck, number one. Okay, it says in the reading at the very end, no, it was like the whole reading, I think. I did the reading like 4 days ago, so 3 days ago. I kept getting this nasty feeling in my neck. Like I could not breathe. It hurt. I was choking, like during the freaking reading. And it says, bleeding on the brain and multiple laceration abrasions to the face, neck, and head. I'm sorry, head and neck, torso, and extremities. Holy crap! First of all, that's a beating. That's not a fall. Okay. Especially they're saying she was face down in the ground. When you say in the ground, I'm thinking, you know, grass and dirt. I'm not thinking concrete. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I didn't see any pictures of where she fell or anything like that. Her wrist was dislocated and a 1-inch laceration was observed on her wrist. So what that tells me is I feel like she was hanging for her life. You know what I'm saying? This was no, I fell and bah. No, I feel like she was like hanging. That's why the wrist is dislocated and the laceration. Her weight was literally ripping her skin. And that don't make sense because she would have fell unless somebody's holding the top of her hands. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. All right, hold on, I'm sorry. The report was also described a 3/4 inch leaner laceration to her right ventricle. I'm not sure where that is. Of her heart. Oh my God, of her heart. So that could be from being hung as well, like by your hands. Everything's pulling. Your weight is pulling. It's just pulling, and you. At one point or another, you're not going to be able to use those muscles anymore. So now all of it's just hanging. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they were holding her hands after they beat the crap out of her. Oh man, my heart is pounding. Meaning a tear in the wall of the right lower heart chamber. That injury alone would have been fatal. It says the toxicology report shows Horsford had a blood alcohol level nearly 3 times the legal limit. And she had marijuana and Xanax in her system. We just did an EVP for somebody, and somebody kept telling us that they were given mollies. They were given mollies. And this is like pretty damn there, close to what they're saying, Xanax and Molly's. Now, I've never had that. I don't know what they do, but I know it's not a good mix with alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Then I read that her friends said that death was skeptical, autopsy found and family retained. Hold on. She thought hold on. I don't know if it was this one I read. This one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So then it says an investigator asked one of the witnesses if Horsford was drunk. So how drunk was Tam when you went to bed at 1:30 or whatever? The witness believed to be Beria responded, she didn't even seem drunk at all. Okay? She didn't even see drunk at all. Now, in the reading, I'm just going to put it out there. In the reading, I picked up on a man. Okay, a man. I picked up on, I didn't know they went to bed and left her awake. I didn't know that part. But I did pick up on her being alone in a room with a man and things went wrong. And I'm just going to say that part. I'm not going to say anything else. After I'm done reviewing it, everybody will see it. It says, other partygoers record Horsford saying she wanted to go home. But instead she stayed, even though she didn't seem drunk. She wasn't stumbling. That's why we're so confused. No, what happened was she wasn't drunk and she wasn't high, okay? She might have had some weed. So what? You know what I'm saying? She's a grown adult. She's doing what she's doing with her friends. There's no kids around and nothing like that. So my thing is, I feel like after they supposedly went to bed, she was lured into the room by herself with that man, whoever came through or was said to come through, whatever. Okay, I felt like that's when she got the Xanax. He probably gave her a drink. I'm just saying allegedly. I'm just saying. I feel like he put something in her drink, just like Kanika. I really do. And I feel like he tried to push up on her. I even asked it in the reading because I felt it, man. I felt it. And that's just still freaking crazy to me. That I just looked up because I was like, I wrote in who was her friends because I heard the name Nancy and Karen. You know what I'm saying? Now, it may not be their exact names, but you know what I'm saying? That's totally white girl names. You know what I'm saying? Nancy, Karen. You know what I'm saying? It's like even my grandmother was named Karen, So it's like, I looked it up and this is what I found. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he pushed up on her. She refused. And he beat the shit out of her and then hung her. And I really felt like just now when I was reading that, like they were literally holding her hands on the railing and just letting her body hang to get those type of injuries after they beat her ass. Or they, I don't know. I'm saying they by accident, but maybe that's my subconscious knowing something else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I just think it's crazy. I really do. Everybody's saying Beria claimed he last saw Horsford alive in the kitchen before he went to bed. Yeah, alive in the kitchen when you gave her a drink. I didn't read down this far. Alive in the kitchen when you gave her a drink with a freaking Xanax in it. When the detectives asked Mary if he threw her over the deck rail, ooh, he replied, "No, I did not." And he denied anyone else would have either. All right. But then I read that there was her friend that didn't go was being stalked by him. Hold on. And that other one, I can't find it. That wasn't at the sleepover. It won't come up. I didn't see it when I just searched it now. But, oh, what? Let me, give me a second. Because she was being harassed by the dude. I didn't know that either. Yeah, I can't find it right now. But it was saying that that dude, the girl that owns the house that Tamla died in, right? That dude that's with her, like her boyfriend or husband, I don't know. But the dude that's with her was stalking the girl that wasn't at the party to the point where he even went and got documents out of the court, like not legitly. You know what I'm saying? On this girl, it's like I read that shit. I was like, oh my god, like this is deep, and it's like so plain as day. You know what I'm saying? It's so plain as day, and it's just like really. Everybody's just gonna look over this like this really did not just happen. Multiple fucking excuse my language. I'm sorry. Her face, man, they beat her. They beat her. I didn't see no pictures. I really don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But this is just crazy. So, all right, let me stop procrastinating and just get into this because it's deep. When it's deep and heavy like this, it takes me a little extra longer because now I'm anxious. You know what I'm saying? And I can't sit still because my heart is pounding, you know? It's just so many connections already and literally only 15 seconds into it. Go figure. Love you, babes.